Well, with Veterans Day approaching, we find a Tampa Bay area couple in search of some answers, holding on to the memory of American POWs in Vietnam literally on their wrists for years. Well, here we are now 5 decades later, and their hope for returning those bracelets to the soldiers had only grown. They just need a little help. More than bracelets, they were bonds. Bonds born between strangers, distant but deep. On Donna's wrist, Staff Sergeant James Ray, Donald carried the memory of a Lieutenant William Reich. And you guys wore those?
Yes, for many, many years. Many years. 30 years plus.
The luster may have eventually faded, but never their wonder. What happened in those prison camps? The humiliation, the treatment, the torture. Did they ever make it home?
It gets me, yeah, I'm sorry.
Names without faces, forever etched into their inquisitive minds and patriotic hearts.
Hi, Jim. How you doing?
Hi, Bob.
Donald watched in May as we reunited a long-lost medal with the soldiers' grateful family.
I took both of them, and that's when I mailed them to you with a letter saying, you know, can you help us?
Donald wrote me that he'd love for Lieutenant Reich to have his bracelet back, and if he had the chance...
Well, first, I'd like to thank him for the service that he did. I probably want to hug the guy and give him a kiss, I'll tell you that.
Wow, he's alive. We found William Reich in Missouri. An F-4 fighter pilot, he was shot down in 1972 and spent 11 months in the infamous Hanoi Hilton as a prisoner of war.
How are you, sir?
He told me after his release, he finished his service many years later, retiring as lieutenant colonel, and that he'd love for us to connect him with Donald. So we did.
Well, Mr. Rogers, good afternoon.
Sir, I salute you first of all. Thank you. It's good to see you. I've worried about you for years, wondering how you were, where you were, and how things were. It's terrific. I tell you, this is something. I'm overwhelmed.
Well, I appreciate it too. I appreciate all those people who took the time and effort to remember somebody that you didn't know, total stranger.
It's so good to see you. I'm sure we will be in contact with each other.
Once again, Mr. Rogers, thank you.
As for James Ray, Donna knew his story would be different. They took a trip to the Vietnam War Memorial in D.C. years ago, only to find his name on the wall. Turns out James died in captivity and never reached his 21st birthday.
You didn't know before you went to the wall?
We had no idea.
Oh.
I did find James's sister, who remarkably lives nearby in Port Charlotte.
When I saw his name on the wall, it was just like, oh, it was like I lost my own son. And all I could think about was his family and what you must be going through.
You don't know how much we appreciate that.
I'm going to make sure that you get Jim's bracelet, and I'm really sorry that we lost him.
It's just, it's so nice of you, Donna, to even think about us. We thank you for all the years you thought about my brother.
Well, you're not that far away.
I know.
Strangers no more, as their bond only grows. Now that after holding on to a half-century of hope, they can finally let go. So plans are already in the works to return both of those bracelets when they meet face-to-face, and we'll certainly let you know when that happens. If you, by the way, have a Vietnam bracelet as well, you can send them to the POW Network or the POW Missing Persons Office. I've got both addresses for you on our website, fox13news.com. If the POW is still alive, they will send it to them or a registered family member. Meantime, we want to make sure that you know to join us Friday for a special Fox 13 salute to our veterans. We traveled to our nation's capital with a special group of vets, and we're going to have their stories as well as many others. Join us Friday, 12:30 for Fox 13 Salutes Veterans Day. You can catch the show online as well, fox13news.com. Click Fox 13 Salutes.
Looking forward to that.